Let's now talk to Benjo Basas, National Chairperson of the Teachers Dignity Coalition. Good afternoon, Benjo. Welcome to Top Story.
Yes, Sir Stanley, good afternoon, and to our viewers.
All right, CHED in defense saying state colleges and universities offered senior high school only to help at the onset of the program, and such assistance expired already in 2021. Now, do you think state colleges and universities should continue offering the program? Because one of the solutions being offered is an extension.
Yes, sir. No, actually, no, we have a scheduled dialogue with CHED, no, along with a youth organization, SPARK, Samahan ng Progresibong Kabataan, and we have actually offered, no, that solution, no, to extend, no, this not necessarily the transition, no, dahil tapos na yung transition, no, but the program, no, for our state universities and colleges, no, and local colleges and universities din, no, dahil based on our studies then, no, observations, no, and I think the CHED would agree, no, na yung ating mga SUCs and LUCs medyo maayos naman yung kanilang implementation, no. Of course, not to sound like the DepEd, no, is not doing good, no, of course, no. Ang sinasabi lang natin, ano, if the DepEd and if both the DepEd and then the SUCs and LUCs, no, ay magpapatuloy na sa senior high school program, no, makakatulong talaga, no, doon sa decongestion, no, and of course then, ano, maliban doon yung pag-maintain, no, ng quality, no, ng education na ibibigay ng ilan sa ating mga SUCs and LUCs na nag-specialize din naman talaga, no, at naka-adapt dito sa senior high school program.
Okay, although sinasabi ng DepEd, Benjo, if you saw the report that we aired a while ago, DepEd was saying the absorptive capacity is there. Wala silang nakikitang shortage, wala silang nakikitang congestion, especially for senior high school. Do you believe that?
We have analyzed, no, the situation in Metro Manila, no, specifically, at mukhang totoo naman din yung sinasabi ng ating Department of Education, no, dahil napaka minimal, no, 17,000 or almost 8,000, no, compared to 2 million, medyo maliit nga naman talaga yan, no. Pero sa case ng Metro Manila, parang okay, no.
Yeah, what about the other provinces, though?
But we have to think.
Outside Metro Manila, baka mas malaki yung number.
Yes, sir, no. Ito kasi aggregate ito, aggregate sum sa buong bansa ito, no. But of course, no, ang issue natin, we talk about Metro Manila and the situation of our public schools in Metro Manila, no. It's already congested, no. Ngayon, kahit dagdagan pa natin ito ng kaunti lang, no. Let's say out of 17,000, dadagdagan mo ng we have 17 regions, no. Like hatiin na lang natin 'yon, no, for the purpose of discussion, no. May 1,000, no, maidaragdag na senior high schools, no, sa Metro Manila, no. So kapag nilagay natin 'yan sa school, no, lalabas merong 5, no, na bata, no, kada isang eskwela, no, isang strand, no, perhaps, no, dito sa Metro Manila. At ito ay we are already congested here in Metro Manila, no. What more pag nagdagdag pa tayo? And of course, no, in other areas, in other regions or provinces, no, mas malala yung maaring maging epekto po nito, no. So kami ay naniniwala, no, na dapat tignan natin, ano, kung pwede expand natin or extend natin ito, no, palawigin natin ito, no, at baka naman talaga, no, yung ating mga mambabatas. Kaya we call on our lawmakers, no, kasi mukhang we need to somewhat, no, amend, no, the existing K-12 law, no, para dito sa transition po na ito ay ma-extend pa po natin.
Yes, Benjo, sinasabi ninyo palawigin, no, this means that, you know, the state colleges and universities can still continue the senior high school program for some time. Although sinasabi nga ni Mr. De Vera, no, Prospero De Vera, na 2021 pa lang supposed to be tapos na nga itong transition period kung saan nagkaroon ng involvement itong state colleges and universities to accept senior high school students. Now, what happened there? Are we supposed to have prepared for this? Sino ba ang nagkulang dito in a sense that, you know, 2021, we should have prepared for this transition better?
Yes, sir, no, siguro hindi ito na-anticipate din ng dalawa nating ahensya, no, both the DepEd and CHED, no. Kasi alam naman natin yung 2021 panahon niya ng pandemic, so wala tayong rin yan, no. Wala rin tayong physical classes niyan. Nagsimula lang naman nating physical classes ito ng 2022,
Okay.
no? Tatapos na yung school year, no, 2021-2022 nung nagkaroon tayo ng limited face-to-face classes, no. So hindi natin din naman perhaps no, hindi na anticipate ito nung ating dalawang ahensya, no. Medyo ginulat tayo, no, nagulat tayo, no. Kaya medyo ang sabi nga po namin, no, pagbigyan muna natin, no, itong ating mga, lalo na itong mga grade 11 po natin na naka-enroll ngayon, ano. Hindi namin sinasabing mananatili ito, no, ng dire-diretso, no, unless meron na tayong batas, no, kasi ang sinasabi ng CHED ngayon ay walang pondo, no. Paano na wala ng pondo? Kasi ang pondo ay nanggagaling dun sa voucher, no, ng DepEd. At ang isang irony nito, no, Sir Stanley, no, the voucher system, no, would continue, no, in the private educational institutions, no. Pero bakit hindi sa public, no, na dapat mas ito yung sinasagot, no? Kapag tinignan natin yung higher education, ano, yung free higher education na law, no, ibig sabihin itong bagamat ito ay high school, no, and hindi ito kasali, no, doon sa higher education program, no, ito ay ino-offer ng mga higher education institutions, no.
Okay.
And perhaps, no, the government, no, may consider, no, giving funds, no, providing funds, no, for this senior high school in our public tertiary institutions po.
Okay, so Benjo, lastly, you're encouraging our policymakers, our congressmen to review this. Where are we now as far as the moves, the initiatives to bring this out in the open for further discussion dito sa ating mga lawmakers and our stakeholders as well from DepEd?
Yes, sir. Unang-una, no, medyo yung DepEd kasi parang okay na sila rito, di ba? Naglabas na rin naman, ano, ng advice yung Department of Education, ano, na talagang wala na silang ibibigay na subsidy, no. So ang first step po namin is of course air this issue in public, no, so that our lawmakers, no, will be aware, no. Pangalawa po, meron na kaming scheduled meeting, no, sa CHED, no.
Okay.
Pwede ko naman ang banggitin ito, no, sa Wednesday po, no, meron na po kaming meeting kay Chairman De Vera, no, para pag-usapan ano yung mga steps, no, to be taken, no? Kasi sa tingin namin dapat kakampi namin dito ang CHED,
Okay.
no, kakampi ng mga estudyante, no, yung CHED, no, sa issue po na ito.
Okay, Benjo, last question na lang, no. Of course, this is in behalf of your group, the Teachers Dignity Coalition. As far as teachers are concerned, because kanina we discussed already the facilities, the classrooms that might encounter, the DepEd might encounter shortages o kakulangan dito sa mga seats and classrooms and facilities. What about teachers? Are they ready to take on additional students for senior high school program? Should state colleges and universities give them up?
Actually, yan yung aming pinakamalaking issue namin, ano. Dalawang bagay po. Yung mga teachers sa senior high school ng mga LUC and SUC, madideload or baka mabawasan, ano, na atayo, no, ng mga instructors, no, or yung mga nagtuturo, no, sa kasalukuyan dahil wala na yung program, no. Pangalawa, yung mga teacher naman natin sa DepEd, no, na supposedly mag-absorb, no, itong mawawala sa public tertiary institutions, no, nahihirapan, no, kasi gaya nga ng binanggit ko, ngayon, ano, ay yung capacity po, no, ng ating mga senior high schools, no, kaunti lang yung senior high schools natin, no. Tapos ito rin ay marami dito ay nasa ng mga integrated schools, no, nandun din sa mga established no mga junior high school natin sa Department of Education. Nanghihiram po kami ng teacher, no, nanghihiram po kami ang mga senior high schools po natin ay nanghihiram ng teacher sa junior high school, no po. So ibig sabihin right now, no, wala pa po itong move na ito, no, ng wala pa, depende sa pagtingin itong expiration, ano, nung memorandum, no, of agreement between DepEd and CHED, no. Wala pa yan, ay contested na, no. So what more, no, paglaki nito, pagdating po ng mga bata niyan, lalo kaming mahihirapan, lalong tataas yung workload, no, lalong tataas po, no, yung madaragdagan ng aming sections, no, at lalong magiging visible, no? Yung kakulangan po natin sa classroom, sa mga armchairs, no? Sa mga libro at sa mga teacher, no? Habang bumibigat po yung trabaho na ito, habang dumadagdag po itong mga ito, no? Wala namang ibang nag-suffer dito kundi yung mga teacher, kasi kami yung nagdudugtong ng lahat ng kakulangan, ng lahat ng pagkukulang ng Estado sa ating public education system.
All right, we do hope to hear more plans, more concrete plans and clarity as you meet with the Commission on Higher Education on Wednesday. Benjo Basas, do keep us updated. Thank you so much for talking to us this afternoon.